Hi, I'm Graham and welcome back to Man vs Film. It's time for a review of another horror movie, my favourite genre, which sometimes draws up a lot of rubbish that you just have to watch, unfortunately. Don't Knock Twice is about a mother, Jess, and a daughter, Chloe, who are trying to reconnect after a few years apart. Now, Jess seems to have had a history with drugs and a troubled time in her life where she's not been able to look after Chloe and she's gave her up into social services to look after her. And years later, she's got herself back on the tracks and she's looking to reconnect with Chloe. Chloe is a little bit miffed with this, as you can understand. Her mother kind of abandoned her and she feels that she's connected with a group of people that live in the facility she lives in, and it turns out that they've been kind of talking about ghost stories in this strange building where this ghost of a woman and a demon lives, and if you knock once on her door you will raise the demon, and if you knock a second time it will eventually come and take you away. Now, I know what you're thinking, you've heard this plot somewhere before. It's because you have. I've seen it in countless horror movies myself where they do something and a few days later or something, a demon's going to come and collect them. There is lots of these movies out there and this is another one. So what does it do to establish itself different from the rest of the movies that are out there like this plot? Absolutely nothing is the answer to this. In fact, it's not even sure of the rules within its setup itself. Two people trap the door twice at the start of it. You have Chloe and you have her friend. And within roughly, a 12-hour period, a day, maybe at most, the guy gets broken in two and snapped away and taken into the demon's land or wherever. Where Chloe, however, seems to have weeks of turmoil ahead of her, days at least, as she, for some reason, decides that the only place she can go, that this demon's after her, is back home to her mum. Now, it tries to focus on the relationship between the mother and daughter, and this unsure whether Chloe's lying or whether Jess is just still a little bit unsure about being a mother and is unable to handle this really situation that is going on. Yet we kind of know that Chloe is right, there is something after her, and we kind of know that Jess is eventually going to find out, and we do. Then they kind of throw in this subplot of one of Chloe's friends disappearing when they were younger, this detective who was looking for them, this old woman who they kind of tortured. And yeah, it's just a typical horror movie that does nothing above the meandering basics to really discern itself from the rest of the amount of horror movies that come out there. And let's face it, there's a slew of them out there to see. The performances are average at best. Some of the jumps in logic just seem plain silly. The demon or ghost does things and then never does anything similar to it later again, like it wrecks her pottery studio at some point. And I'm not really too sure why, but then it doesn't really wreck anything else. And then you have this woman who's visiting Jess, who's getting her sort of statue made of herself and her child, and that seems to come into it later on, and it just seems silly and daft and doesn't fit there, and you can see a kind of twist coming a mile away as soon as they mention something early on in the movie. Overall, I wasn't a fan of Don't Knock Twice. I don't think it did anything spectacular. It didn't even have good scares or atmosphere. It just felt very plain and meandering and did nothing to make itself stand out from the crowd, which is a real shame because there is some talent behind the camera. You can see that they want to try something, but they're stuck in this kind of average horror territory. I gave Don't Knock Twice 1.5 out of 5, and even then I think I'm being a little bit generous. Have you seen Don't Think Twice? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you think it was kind of boring and average of a horror movie? Let me know in the comment box below, and I will see you next time on Man vs Film.